All right, y'all, what up, though? This is your host, Prophecy. We got the WR playoffs getting underway. Happy you're joining us. We got TTO versus Peerless. Hoodie Sleep, Wayne, So Go Brazy. They're all out here. TTO on the home court in their whites. Peerless in their road grays. We're getting the action underway for the playoffs. Certainly thrilled to bring you this coverage. 7-5 in the early going. As we look at the wonderful branding for Team Takeover. About a minute gone in the first. Hoodie Sleep controls the possession after the sideline inbound. They'll space the floor. Get a couple of shooters in the corners there, and Hoodie operates in the pick and roll game. What up, though, Lefty? Appreciate you jumping in the stream. We got Phenom on the interior. Finishes the bucket, and 9-5 is your score. Good action early on. Hoodie Sleep has control here. And what's up to the big boss? Appreciate you joining us. Happy to go live with coverage of the WR playoffs. We'll get a look at both brackets as well throughout the evening. Get your feedback on who you think's taking it home. Actually, Rankum just dropped his bracket predictions. We'll have a pod about that coming up for you real soon. 9-7 your score after a nice leak out, and TTO gets a much-needed transition bucket. Mr. Styles will pace the offense. Interior pass to Prodigy. Finishes strong with two hands. And here we go with the playoffs. Happy you're with us. Very excited to bring you this live coverage with commentary on the games. Throughout the evening, we'll be jumping around the league. 8 seconds there on Peerless. So a turnover will give TTO another opportunity. J-Rod from deep. That's cash. Rattles in. Peerless up 14-7. Hoodie Sleep. Pick and roll game. Nice little hedge there. But they leave him at the elbow. He does pull. Denver with the rebound over to the corner. They swing the pass to Wayne. Top of the key three, no good. Nice board by Prodigy. And the break starter to Eli for the finish. And 16-7, Peerless having no issues so far with Team Takeover. Despite the disadvantage of not being at home. Corner three is much needed and good. Gonna have to get that charger going. Big boss. Plug in that phone so you can watch WR live. Playoff action underway here. Happy to bring it to you. This is Prophecy on the ones and twos. I'll be with you all evening. Happy to kick in and watch this live action. TTO and Peerless getting things kicked off for us. Timeout on the floor here. Minute 24 remaining in the first. Pretty good transition game so far. Has been the difference. As we watch these teams get settled into a best of three in the first round here. We're also waiting on good matchup. MB4L is about to get running. And we'll bring you that one live. And shoot to win as soon as they get started. 16-12 your score. Another run out. So that's been the majority of the offense so far for both squads. Just transition offense. Early opportunity buckets as Prodigy will find the point guard Styles. Little 1-5 set. And a wrap at the top off-ball screen. Was solid, but it drew him a little bit off the three line there. Secondary read is an alley. It's a nice execution. And a good steal by Eli. A reach and foul will stop the momentum of play here. 16-12 Peerless. Good action early on. Styles takes control. The sideline inbound right hash area. Nice bait by Brazy there. Gets the steal. Randoms will kick it back to him. Three ball with the lefty. No good. Rebound Denver over to the corner. And Randoms fires and hits to make it 16-15. So a nice little run from TTO. Getting things going here. Close game. First quarter. Prince Prodigy letting the big man facilitate here at the top of the key. J-Rod will take the space. And his gun is good. 19-15 your score. 12 seconds. A little bit of time left for Hoodie. They extend the defense to half court. Hoodie will examine. A couple of crossover dribbles. Over to Brazy in the corner. No good. That's how the first quarter wraps up. 19-15 score. Happy you're with us on WR Live. Playoff coverage that we'll have for you throughout the evening. We're going to go late night with this. A lot of scheduled action for around the 11:30 block. So it's perfect timing that these two teams are getting running with their best of three. And we'll continue to look for more action around the community. We know this MB4L is going to get started here soon. Ball deflected. J-Rod comes up with it. It's got the takeover working. Defense swarms them, not allowing any kind of look from the three-line, and a timeout to avoid the turnover. Recognition basketball out of a broken set there. And we keep it moving here in the second quarter. And what's good to Texas Star? Appreciate you joining us in the chat. Thanks very much for your support of the WR playoffs. Of course, don't forget to check out our Holiday Classic coming up real soon, tipping off December 21st. Full coverage of the playoffs here for you. And Random's outlets off the nice steal. Hoodie is going to have an uncontested dunk. Good ball game so far. These teams go back and forth with fast break opportunities. And that's been the story. Mr. Styles with a ball fake loses his dribble, and it's deflected. Denver comes up with it, a reach-in foul. It's a smart one, which will stop the fast break. And an inbound from Denver coming up here for TTO. Good defense again, Eli. With the swipe, Phenom gets it over to J-Rod, and an illegal screen. Tough call there. Minute gone in the second. Playoff game one. You're on WR Live. Happy you're with us. Thanks for checking out the coverage, and Hoodie Sleep goes to the left. Righty J is good. Defender in his face, but nonetheless, he gets it down in a little shimmy to celebrate on the way back. 2019 TTO. J-Rod has Prodigy. Little ball fake. Gets it over to J-Rod once again. Looking for some separation near the left hash. Can't find anything. Defense hedges nicely. But as the center falls back, a midi is open, and aggressive shot is converted. Nice take and finish there. Hoodie Sleep. Get the offense going for TTO. Ball fake on the left side. Over to the corner. Randoms into Denver. Up with the right hand and finishes. Nice patient, methodical take there. TTO up one. These teams going back and forth. Happy you're with us on WR Live. J-Rod around the screen. Mr. Styles has a ball fake, and he'll dribble near the arena name area. J-Rod pulls from distance. Defender was close. Phenom gets the offensive board. Hey, what's up, Smacks? Appreciate that comment. Prodigy inside, left-hand gun good. And as I mentioned before, back and forth game. Halfway through the second here. Couple of runs from each team, but evenly played, which is what you expect in a playoff matchup of this caliber. Wayne dribbles around the screen action. The dive is an alley. Denver's going to finish. We've all seen that animation time and time again. Knocks down the layup, and TTO ahead one here. Prodigy surveys with the dribble there as a big man. Seen him do that throughout this first half. It's come back to haunt him a couple of times, and there it goes again. TTO takes a 3-point lead. Interesting stuff early on here. Let me know who you got in this game. Your predictions in the chat. Shout out to Rankum. I just dropped his big playoff bracket predictions. And the announcement from WR Pro-Am that you can submit your bracket and your predictions. Make sure you do that on Twitter. We'll be watching for those as Hoodie Sleep goes to work. And a deflection. Ball will stay right here. Hoodie's got the takeover, but so does the lockdown defender guarding him. So a good matchup here to watch. Still go at it. 10 seconds on the shot clock, no space. On the right side, and a backcourt violation. Animation dragged him across the line. And a tough break. And shout out to Logic Stark. Dropping that prediction for us. Reach-in foul there. Let's keep it moving first half. Closing down this second quarter, Mr. Styles operates around the screen. Top of the key extended. Going in with the lefty. No good. Rebound Brazy. Outlet to Sleep. Has that takeover. They'll reach in and foul him. Send him to the line there. So a couple of freebies. No problem there. Mr. Styles. Going against a little half-court pressure here. We'll pull. Defender on the hip. No good. Prodigy with the rebound. Up fake. Inside layup is good with the defender right on him. And Eli commits the foul there. Full court pressure and sends Hoodie to the line again. Couple of fouls that were questionable here. We appreciate you joining us, Logic. Thanks for the comment on the game. Happy to bring you exciting playoff coverage throughout the night. We got a lot of series that are going to get going in the next hour or so. So we'll be here with you through the long haul. Appreciate you. Hanging out is Mr. Styles. Guns from long range. No good as Prodigy kicks it to the corner. Eli has an open look with the takeover. Also misses. Prodigy doing big work to get extra looks, but they can't cash in, and a deflection finally from randoms as we go the other way for TTO. 5-point lead here, 30 seconds left in the second. Wayne dribbles around the screen. Couple of hesitations over to Hoodie. Another screen on the left hash. Pulls up, passes to Denver out of it. They collect. Over to Wayne, pulls from deep, no good. 10 seconds left, long outlet. Eli's going to have a dunk, and that's a great play for Peerless with 7 seconds to go. One more look for Hoodie here. Screen right at half court. That was a solid pick as Brazy fires at the buzzer. No good. That's how the first half will come to a close. 30-27 is your score, and an excellent competitive first half. As you see the numbers there. Pretty close in the field goal percentage. Couple of free throws there at the end on cheap reach-ins. But a good job on the defensive end for TTO with those 7 steals. Both teams could use a little bit more ball control with those turnovers. We'll see how the second half unfolds here. Exciting action. WR playoffs. Round 1, game 1. Prophecy on the 1s and 2s. Happy to have you with me here. It's Hoodie with the crossover dribble. We see a lot of pick and roll. You'll see that throughout the night. Probably had the lane, but an unselfish pass over to Wayne. No good on the deep 3 ball. Both centers are coming up with offensive boards early in this series. Wayne pulls again from distance. This time it's good. Knocks it down, 33-27. Appreciate Logic and Smack in Texas. The big boss and Lefty hanging out with us tonight for live coverage as Phenom goes up with a standing dunk with the left hand. Big bucket there. Second half is underway. Pivotal game 1. Got a great arena design for this playoff series. TTO repping that gray court there. They've let Wayne do most of the work in the pick and roll game, looking for space as he's baited it to the corner. Interception, but gets it back as Denver bails him out. Hoodie on the left side. Step back dribble. Little space in the alley back door. They won't connect on the pass. It'll go the other way. Minute 15 gone in the third quarter. Texas Star with a little promotion in the chat. Appreciate you, man. So we're live with coverage. Game 1. TTO and Peerless. Styles going to work here. Top of your screen. They have the dive. Pass gets through to Prodigy, and he'll pick up a couple of free throws on the Denver body contact and the foul there. First free throw's down. And the second one as well. 33-31. 3.5 left. Third quarter. Best of 3 set. Hoodie sleep. Going around the screen. Backdoor cut. Throws it to the corner. Intercepted again. Phenom comes up with it up to Prodigy. Trying to make a play. And they've been bitten by that several times in this game. Prodigy at half court going into a dribble animation and losing control. And a turnover by TTO gets them the ball. Hoodie pulls from deep. We haven't called his name very much as the blanket coverage has been there. And an and one on the other end for Peerless here as they tie the ball game. And timeout Brazy. He's not happy. The last sequence here to open the second half of our coverage. Definitely a defensive contest so far. These teams feeling each other out in a best-of-3 format, trying to see what works. A little sloppiness, of course. A lot of run-outs so far for both teams. We've seen a lot of turnovers in this game. And that's been the difference, so as was mentioned in the chat, I'd have to agree with the comments. Going to come down to turnovers. Who can take care of the ball? Who can execute in the half court? So we watch these teams go to work once again. Brazy has the dribble. They'll let him facilitate. Finds randoms on a dot, and that's a corner three. Good. Need more of that. They're going to get this win here in game one. Styles with the hezzy goes inside to Prodigy. A nice look there and a finish. Ties this ball game, so we're going back and forth. We got a good one. Start the playoff coverage here. Wayne for TTO. Picks up a foul. Ball fake for Hoodie Sleep. Waiting for that screen to be set. Nice pass in the wrap action for Wayne. Misses the J. Didn't get the space he was looking for, but an aggressive pull. Another miss on the other end for Styles, but Phenom cleans it up. Great offensive board and aggressive putback there. Hoodie Sleep is going to have some trouble in the backcourt. They do collect themselves. He's got the snowflake now. And another rip. Eli's just doing business defensively for Peerless. But Denver's been there to bail him out of a couple of turnovers with those intercepts. Here's Brazy from deep, and he connects there. Good shot with the defender all over him. How's it going to knockout? Appreciate you joining the chat. For this WR playoff game, you're watching game number 1, best of 3 set. Prophecy on the 1s and 2s. Happy you're with us. It's going to be an exciting night of playoff coverage, and I'm here with you through the duration. Got a lot of series expected to go down in the coming hours. So we'll go graveyard shift with you. And we'll watch round 1 unfold live. Here's randoms. Swing pass over to Brazy. Left wing. Reach and foul on Styles. And first in the last 2 minutes. So an inbound coming up here. They go all the way to the corner from the sideline. And another foul there off the ball will result in free throws and a possession here. So TTO with the 2-point lead and looking for more. Hoodie Sleep. Wayne with a deep pull hits it. So a big lead in terms of this ball game. We haven't seen either team really extend their lead too much, and TTO gets it up to 5 here. Let's see how Peerless reacts. They went on a run before when they fell down about 5. Styles on the dribble, gets ripped himself. They'll stay here. But Brazy trying to affect the game on the defensive end. Does a nice job there. Closing in the last minute of the third. Good ball game in game number 1. Nice dot. Inside to Jay. The no-look pass. 3-point lead now. Shout out to Vaughn. Appreciate your comment. Hoodie Sleep at the elbow. Looking for the wrap. And nothing there. Defenders hedge nicely. Corners unavailable. And Hoodie Sleep surveys with 7 seconds left on this possession. Nothing there for Wayne either. He'll just do a couple of shimmy spins. Like he was doing a waltz there. No good on the long-range fire. 10 seconds left now for Styles. Left elbow. Hezzy cross there. Looking for his big Prodigy to make a play. And Alley at the buzzer. They will connect, and a heads-up play by Eli. Backdoor cut there. So we're going into the fourth with a 1-point game. Styles, chance to take this lead right back. They were just down 5. Styles pulls with the defender on the hip. Connects there. So a 7-0 run. And all of a sudden, just like that, TTO down 2 with the ball. Now, what's up to everybody in the chat? Let me know who you got in this fourth quarter. I'd love to hear your opinions. Shout you out on the stream. And Brazy has the dribble. Looking for a little space there, but airmails that shot with the defender draped all over him. Opportunity knocks here for Peerless. And a poke away. Hustle by Styles to get it back, and a timeout by Phenom. What up to Nap? What up to Breezy? Appreciate you stopping by as well. Everybody tuning in for some live playoff action. We're getting underway. It's about 10:30 on the East Coast. We got a lot of sets scheduled for the next couple of hours. So we'll bring you all the action. We'll show you the brackets. Of course, keep you informed on all the proceedings in the first round here. Phenom from the corner knocks it down. It's a big jumper. Something that we haven't seen much of. It's been mostly fast breaks, finishes inside. Haven't seen a lot of perimeter action in this game. See how that develops down the stretch of the fourth as things get tighter. Wayne around the screen. Couple of dribbles. Ooh, almost baited. Brazy pulls. Wow, what a shot from the right hash. Unbelievable hit there. He's got 12. 1-point game. We're going down the stretch. Pretty good action here, Prodigy. Over to Rod. He's been quiet in the last couple of quarters, but always a threat from the perimeter here. Crossover dribble. Stolen. Well, nearly stolen as Rod collects it. Staying with the play there. 3-1-3 remaining. Rod's pulling. No good. Rebound to Brazy. He's been an impact player over the last couple of minutes. And Wayne. Crossover dribble gets to the top of the key. Trying to hold off a pesky defender. And Phenom reaches in for his third foul. It's like Breezy's taking TTO. Hoodie sleep to the elbow. The wrap action hasn't been there. Great defensive play by Prodigy. Pokes the pass away. They'll go back to him at the top. Finds the corner man. Eli's wide open for the 3-ball. No good. Prodigy cleans up the rebound. Will patiently walk it back out. Trying to make the most of these possessions. Down the stretch, they go inside to him. And he'll finish with the right hand. Peerless up 3. Going into crunch time. 49-46. Halfway through the fourth. Glad you're with us for game 1. This is a best-of-3 set. All indications that this may go the distance. Here's Hoodie on the left side, operating now at the free throw line. Finds the wrap. Brazy gets it poked away, and it'll stay here. Wayne Ave, left side. They're a little cluttered. Got to space it a little better. Wayne will pull, trying to get him out of a possession there. No good. Ball tapped. And a reach and foul. That's a tough one. It's their first in the last 2 minutes already. With 1:58 left on the clock, going down the stretch in this one here. Mr. Styles with a chance for a big lead-extending play on offense. We'll find Rod. Dribbles to his right. Cashes in with his left. 52-46. After a big bucket there and a 3-ball. And now time becoming a factor after that possession. Hoodie Sleep will operate, looking for his own. Gets it there. Big 3 to answer. They're still in this thing after that shot by Hoodie. So a clutch bucket for TTO. And Mr. Styles will look for the screen. And an illegal on Prodigy. Big play there. They're right back in it. Looked like they were left for dead a moment ago after that 3 in a 6-point ball game, but You get a clutch 3 right back and a stop on the defensive end, and here you are. Wayne's going to look for the corner. That's a good look. And a nice finish. They'll get 2 out of it, but they'll be pleased with the shot selection there. In a 52-51 ball game. Tell me who you got down the stretch. This is a big game 1. There's a poke away and a steal. Randoms comes up with it over to Denver. They got to get the ball out of the big man's hands. And a timeout. Good awareness there by Randoms to save the possession. Game 1 going down to the wire. Happy you're with us. This is Prophecy on the 1s and 2s. We're watching WR playoff coverage. Game 1, round 1. Getting it underway here. A very good ball game. Excited to bring it to you. We'll have coverage all night. The WR playoffs. Let's keep it locked right here with a minute left. Randoms on the inbound left side. Hoodie. Surveys. Has the screen. Defense is there. That's a great cut and a good find. Denver with the big finish. And patient execution there. Breezy with a nice question there, but great block. Prodigy comes up with it. Lefty, hook shot's no good. TTO comes up with it. A poor possession there. And wow, they get a poke away. Eli with a clutch steal. Let's see what they do with this opportunity. 22 seconds left. Styles will reset the offense. They'll space the floor, go to the 1-5, and a reach-in foul. We'll put Styles on the line. We talked about that reach with 1:58 left. Unbelievable steal there. Saving the game, perhaps, in game number 1. And now a 2-point lead, 55-53, timeout on the floor. And one last chance for TTO on their home court to steal this game number 1. These teams have swayed back and forth. An outstanding effort on both sides defensively. We've seen some great pokeaways, some great reach-ins, timely hands by each team. Let's see who's the most cold-blooded as we go down the stretch. And Randoms will inbound from the left hash. Hoodie around the screen, top of the key, 14 seconds to go. Has a little space, pulls from distance, he hits. And that's a 1-point lead for TTO. What a shot. Somebody get a clip of that one. Talk about ice in the veins. And an unbelievable shot there for TTO with 11 seconds left, but they're not done yet, folks. Yeah, I apologize for Nightbot. Very cranky bot. You know the history. 11 seconds left. Phenom will inbound. Amazing finish to this game 1. Styles around the screen. Goes to the corner. That's a dot for Phenom. No good on the shot. Rod will have it at the buzzer. That's cash, and the game is over. What is going on here? Unbelievable. And that's it. Peerless takes game 1 at the buzzer on a second chance opportunity. WR Live seems to bring out those buzzer beaters every time we go on the air. Unbelievable finish, and what a start to the WR playoffs. Everybody catch your breath on that one as we'll watch the final box score go across the screen. What a rebound and kick out there with a second to go. Unbelievable awareness, really, by both teams, and kudos to TTO on a great finish as well. Don't want to shortchange the things that they did down the stretch of that game. Both teams really went at it head on. Hoodie sleep with 22 in a losing effort. Big 14 and 14 from Prodigy, including that last rebound and assist. He had 7 for the game, flirted with a triple-double. In an unbelievable performance. Happy you caught that live with us. And on the road, Peerless takes a 1-0 series advantage. Incredible stuff there. They're going to go right back at it. No waiting.